Welcome to One Stop Web Solutions YouTube channel. I'm your host, George Demorse. So today we're going to be doing a video about mastering keyword research for higher rankings. So, there are 5 main bullet points for this particular video. The first is understanding search intent. In other words, understanding the reason for why people are searching for things. The other one is exploring long tail keywords. The second one is utilizing keyword research tools. And the fourth one is creating content clusters. And the fifth one is implementing keyword optimization. So, when we talk about understanding search intent, what we're really referring to is understanding the reason behind a user's search queries. Now, in one of my previous videos, I covered this, but there's a really good course on Skillshare called Using AI and ChatGPT for Content Creation from Planning to Uploading. The link will be in the description. Now, the reason that this particular course is useful is that ChatGPT is very useful for creating target avatars for your particular product that you're trying to sell. And as a result of creating target avatars, right, what that means is that it really allows because not only does ChatGPT allow you to create a target avatar, it allows you to find out what the psychographics of your target avatar are. In other words, what you're really wanting is the way that they think about the things, what are their pain points and things like that. So understanding that what your target avatar's needs and pain points are is very helpful to understanding what is behind their search queries, right? That's very, very important, right? So like I said, creating a target avatar in ChatGPT which is a free tool, is absolutely vital for really understanding and really understanding like the reason. Now, the other thing is as well with search terms, generally the more long tail the search term is, so generally the shorter the phrase is, there's sort of like I suppose you could say like a funnel on how far along the purchase process someone is. So if they're at the top of the funnel, right, they're only doing like general research. In other words, they haven't really narrowed down what they're looking for. So an example of this would be, say, they're looking for a vacuum cleaner, right? So if they're looking for a vacuum cleaner, basically what they'll be doing is they'll be searching for vacuum cleaner, like reviews and stuff like that, because they're sort of trying to like get an idea of, they're basically gathering information at this point. The next step is where they start getting a little bit more in depth, where they start looking up comparisons between different products, right? That's an example, right? And then I'd say the third step is when they're starting to get really specific, where they're actually searching for model numbers of, say, vacuum cleaners, right? And they're searching for prices of a particular vacuum cleaner, right? So understanding understanding these when you're doing your keyword research is absolutely vital, because you kind of want to get people when they're towards the end of the sales funnel, where they're actually looking to purchase, right? Those are generally the best key phrases to target for. Now, there's going to be, as people go down the sales funnel, there's going to be less and less searches, right? Because as people start getting more in understanding of what they want to buy, there'll be less searches, but they're more targeted, because the person they've got information now on what they want to purchase. Now they know what they're looking for. Now they're looking for prices or something like that. So understanding search intent is very critical in understanding keyword research, but also it's vital to understand the psychographics of your target avatar. Because it helps you with your research and understanding search intent. Now, the next one is a segue for the previous intent, which is exploring long tail keywords. So, exploring long tail keywords is really getting into, this is a little bit more different from search intent, where you're just sort of using like keyword research tools like, say, Ubersuggest to really like look at like, well, what are the long tail phrases that people are searching for, and what are the search volumes for them? And or do they have good cost per click? In other words, people are paying, if people are paying a lot of money for a click on a particular key phrase, it's probably a good key phrase, especially if it doesn't have a lot of search difficulty, right? So that's really important when it comes to like long tail keywords are absolutely vital. Now, when you're talking about long tail keywords, you sort of got to decide as to whether or not you want to have some short keywords and long tail keywords. Short keywords, like I said, generally have better search volumes, but long tail keywords are more targeted, right? But a lot of the times it's finding that balance between volume and long tail, or volume, long tail, and search difficulty. I'll do another video on, I think I've already done a video on how to do keyword research in Ubersuggest. If I haven't, I'll do one. But, yeah, so, you really need to dig into your keyword research tool and Google Analytics after your website is ranking to really explore what are the long tail key phrases that either people are coming to your website that you haven't optimized for, or that have got good traffic and are not they don't have any competition. Now, the next topic is a segue from the previous topic, which is utilizing keyword research tools. The keyword research tool that I utilize is Ubersuggest by Neil Patel. Now, the reason I utilize this tool is because it's considerably cheaper than the other tools, but it does everything that you need it to do, right? It's a very, very good tool. It has, ideas for content ideas as well included. It's a very cost-effective tool and it gets the job done really, really well. I absolutely love it. But you need to sort of like look at things like, not just the key phrases that you're searching for, but also the related ones. One of the things I really like about Ubersuggest is that when you search for a key phrase, it narrows it down into suggestions, related and questions and comparisons, right? So by clicking on questions, it actually shows you questions that people are searching for in Google that are related to the key phrase that you put in. So questions are really, really handy, especially if you find that there's a lot of search volume for a particular question. It might be a smart idea to actually write an article for that particular key phrase, because you'll be answering people's questions. And it's all about offering value. If you offer value to people, right, by answering their questions and providing good content, they'll keep coming back. So that's very, very important. The next one is creating content clusters. Now, creating content clusters is about theming your topics together. So basically the description is content clusters are a strategic approach to organizing content on your website around central topics or themes, with pillar pages serving as comprehensive guides to broad topics and supporting content pieces, cluster content covering specific subtopics in depth. By grouping related content together in clusters, you create a network of internet-connected pages that signal topical relevance to search engines, improve website structure, enhance user experience, and boost search engine visibility. This approach helps you to establish your website as an authoritative resource on a particular subject, driving organic traffic and improving rankings for target keywords across multiple agents. Basically, it's about having a pyramidal structure to your content. So you have like broad topics at the top and then subtopics as you go down the pyramid, right? And it's about having like all your content interconnected, like with internal links. So links to internal pages, links to like the broad topics. You can do this in various ways. In WordPress, you could do it with categories. So you can have a main category and you can have subcategories. That's one way of doing it. But yes, so creating content clusters is actually really, really good because what it does is it allows you to sort of, it organizes your content like, say, a librarian would, like with books. Like they'll have like certain sections, certain main sections where you have all the books of a particular topic and then you've got like various sections within there. So by organizing your content like that, it makes it really, really good. It makes it really, really easy for the search engines to, one, establish that you are an authority on a topic, and two, it makes it easy for people to find content that they're looking for, which is always very, very good. And the last one is implementing keyword optimization. So this is all about on-page and off-page keyword optimization, including optimizing meta tags, headers, content, and anchor text. So particularly in on-page optimization, if you're using WordPress, you'll have tools like, what do we got here? Yoast SEO is a really good one. Yoast SEO is absolutely awesome. So yes, Yoast SEO is good. It's basically about utilizing the tools that you have in order to do what we call on-page optimization. So on-page optimization is all about optimizing your actual pages for Google. So if you're using Yoast SEO, what you can do is you can actually target a particular post to a particular key phrase, right? And then you can go in ChatGPT and get it to write optimized descriptions for your target avatar for the article. It's about like making sure that, I think I'll do an article specifically about it, but it's like making sure that your particular page is optimized for a particular key phrase, right? So when you are writing, when you're deciding what content you want to write for when you're deciding what key phrases you want to target, you'll have like your 5 main key phrases, and then you'll have like subcategories of those key phrases, right? Like the long tail ones, right? So what you want to do is you want to write an article around a particular key phrase. You don't want to, you want to try to avoid ranking multiple articles for the same key phrase. Because then you're sort of competing with your own website as to which article is what it's going to rank for. So that's the on-page side of it. I don't know if I've done that video on that, but I will. That's the on-page side of it. The off-page side of it is like putting links on Twitter and maybe guest posting, like offering to post on other blogs in order to get links back to your post. So there's numerous ways to do off-page keyword optimization, which is, for instance, putting your post on various Facebook, X, which was known as Twitter, and using that to create more links coming back to your website, but also user interaction, right? So making sure that you get that content out there and you put it on all the platforms that you use, so that your audience can find your content in multiple different ways. All right, so this was our guide to mastering keyword research for higher rankings. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you're interested in a course that teaches you how to design websites from scratch in WordPress with no coding, check the link in the description below. I'll also put links to various tools that I use. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.